So with the January transfer window opening this morning, Vincent Tan is giving us the chance to get more money in our transfer budget if we change our expectation from attempt to avoid relegation to avoid relegation. So unlike last year, if we are to go down, I'll be sacked come the end of the season. But it does give us £4.5 million extra in our budget, which with the sales of a couple of other players could give us enough for Ryan Sessegnon. Do we gamble for Ryan or stay as we are? Sod it, let's just gamble. I want Ryan Sessegnon! Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 13, and today we are attending with two big games with our Bluebirds. I take on Leeds United in the FA Cup third round and Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. Before we play the games, though, shall I remember getting on? Off camera? No, actually, there's nothing to show off camera, is there? Because you saw the last two games. Yeah, against Everton and Liverpool, so... Oh, okay, that's interesting. Now I don't know what to do. Caught that mid-sentence there. There's nothing to show you, is there? Because you obviously saw the last two games. So what am I going to talk about for 5 minutes whilst you wait patiently for the first game to be played? Oh, God. Okay, so what we'll do instead is take a brief look at the finances. As you would have seen with the introduction to today's episode, after upping our expectations to avoid relegation, we've now got £11.1 million in the transfer budget. And, of course, as we know, after we saw in the last episode, our target in this January window is going to be Ryan Sessegnon of Fulham. Transfer listed by Fulham for £18.25 million, so we're £7 million off that. And in the last episode, you saw Bobby Reid and Cunningham requested transfers. We granted both of them, and we have had bids for both of those players as well. The problem we've got is that the clubs that are coming in for both players, Brentford for both Reid and Cunningham, and also Burnley as well, the bids we're getting, where are we here? Here we are. The problem we got is that both offers include a selling team wage contribution, which I never like to accept an offer with, because that means we'll have to pay part of their contract until their deal with us runs out. In Bobby Reid's case, that's not for another 2.5 years. So yeah, we could sell them. There'd be less than valuation as well, and we have to pay a bit of money as they're playing for another club as well, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm not sure what to do about that, because if we accepted both of those bids, we might have enough for Ryan Sessegnon, but I just don't like to pay their wage whilst they're playing for somewhere else, so I'm not too sure about that. I'll think about it. But also, David Marshall's going to lead the club at the end of the season as well. Aberdeen put in a pre-contract offer, and Marshall, who came in the summer on a free transfer, hasn't played a single game, and he'll be leaving come the end of the season as well. What a pointless signing. Anyway, first game of today's episode is indeed Leeds United in the FA Cup third round. A week before the Chelsea game on a 4-game unbeaten streak, so a few changes to our lineup, but still a really strong team. And right now in the injury report, everyone's fit. Can you believe it? For like the first time since the series began, everyone is fit. It's not going to last long. So normal formation and system for the game. This is our team. We've got Smoothies in goal, back four of Cunningham, Evans, Morrison and Patterson. With the midfield trio being Camarasa, Rules and Sabotka. On the wings, we've got Hoylett and Jason. And up top, Kenneth Zohore. On the bench, Onana, Mariappa, Bennett, Tunnicliffe, Candeas, Maria and Bobby Reid as well. So first game, it's Leeds United in a tasty FA Cup third round tie. Let's get a win. Come on, Cardiff. If we play our game, we'll win. You're all very capable of that. Come on, man. Seriously, just someone smile. Come on, first highlight going to Cardiff. Jason sent down this right-hand side. And here is our winger crossing to the far post. Luke Ayling clears, but straight to Rules. It's gone in. It's gone in, but I don't think it's going to count. It's disallowed in the top there. And yeah, it's not going to count. Rules pushing another player. And a free kick given. We're not getting the benefit of the doubt of refereeing decisions of late, are we? I say, as we score from a penalty in the last episode. Spot gets that corner wide, though, still 0-0. Very good start from Cardiff. Let's keep it up. So approaching the break, still deadlocked at 0-0. We've had the chances, but haven't taken them. And if you remember last season in the third round, we went to a replay against Swansea and we lost. We don't want that again as Zohore is through and Peacock Farrell makes save. How many times do I say Kenneth Zohore gets chance after chance after chance, but he just doesn't take them? I don't know how many more chances I can give him. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God. How bad is that going to be? Potential lower leg injury for Jason. Let's bring on Daniel Candeas. Oh, my goodness. I had to start Jason for this game, and now I'm wishing I didn't. He's off, and he could be out for a while. 75% possession to break, 11 shots compared to 1. We've played well out there. Again, just haven't taken the opportunities. But for Jason, please just be a gash lower leg or something like that. Just something easy that we can deal with. That's like a several week to possible, hopefully, touch wood, not this, but month injury. then all I'm going to say is I'm going to regret changing those expectations, because without Jason, we're not staying up. He's our talisman, he's our star player, as Candeas, who replaces him, goes down his right-hand side and whips one into Zahor, who controls and finds Hoylett, and there, finds the breakthrough, but again, it's going to be disallowed. Second time today, we've had a goal disallowed, this time for offside. To be fair, he did look offside, and, oh, actually, I think he might have been level. Oh, that should have been 1-0, I think. It is all Cardiff, but we still haven't found that breakthrough. 23 minutes to go in the game. Zahor is just constantly letting us down, isn't he? I'm going to bring on Maria. What I'm going to do is take off Camarasa and play him as an attacking midfielder. And I'm also going to change our mentality to attacking. And I'm going to make sure that we run a defence now, be more expressive, and also distribute quicker as well. Still time, 22 minutes to go, but we don't want to replay Ellen Road. No way. Coming to the closing stages, corner for Cardiff, Rules takes it, Luke Ayling heads clear, Maria flicks down, oh, Morrison, the skipper, has won it with a wonder goal, 1-0, 2 minutes to go, and Sean Morrison gets his first of the year, and what a goal! Captain, fantastic, leading by example. Maria heads it down, and look at that on the half volley. Oh yes, Morrison, of all players to win the game with a wonderful strike. It's the skipper, and that should do it. Final score, hopefully Cardiff 1, Leeds 0, and through to the 4th round and avoiding that dreaded FA Cup replay. Good stuff as Sobotka shoots and Peacock Farrell turns it behind. Well, it doesn't distract us from the fact that Jason is down and could be out for a while, as we had a 2-on-2 there, but at least we avoided the replay. That would have been such a tough replay away at Ellen Road, but we get the win, and I'll say to the boys, good win, boys, well done. Our unbeaten streak extended to 5 games in all competitions, but the question is, how bad is that injury for our talisman, Jason? I am breathing a very, very deep sigh of relief. It's a pull calf muscle, out for 2 to 3 weeks. I never, ever give injections to players. I don't care how good they are, they never get injections. 2 to 3 weeks, and that could have been so much worse. Thank goodness for that. Just don't know what to do about these bids here for Cunningham and Reed. I've rejected a loan bid from the Borough, but with Cunningham, like, you can see the 2 clauses here. He's not going to play 50 games for Brentford, at least I don't think so. And he won't get called up for the Ireland squad again, I don't think. And that's 10 games there, which we'll never get. So we'll miss out on around 1.2 million there. So we'll get about 2.3 million for Cunningham, which is just under his valuation, but we'll also be paying part of his wages as well. And the same goes for Bobby Reed too. You know, we're paying his wages, and I should say we're paying a percentage of wages, and it's under the valuation. So I don't know what to do. I really don't. I mean, if we're going to sell one, then we'll have to sell the other in order to get him. But also, there's no guarantee we're going to get him anyway. There's lots of other clubs interested. He might go elsewhere. But draw for the 4th round of the FA Cup. Let's do that together and find out who we've got. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Watford at home. I never draw all teams. I like to do it myself for some strange reason. Watford at home in the 4th round. That'll be a tough tie, that one. But yeah, bring them on. I'm so preoccupied with Ryan Sessegnon right now. I can't really concentrate as Onana is improving in training. That's what I like to see. So he's picked it up, Onana, as well. He's definitely picked it up. And he's you know, I like him a lot, and obviously I signed him primarily for the 19 determination, but also 6 clean sheets in 18 games. That's 1 in 3 in the Premier League. I was too harsh on him a couple episodes ago. We love Onana. He's our #1 for years, I'm sure. Has anyone put a bid in for Sessegnon yet? Has anyone approached Fulham yet? Doesn't look like it. We're the outsiders here. We're the outsiders. Obviously, Newcastle and Southampton have minor interest. Bournemouth and Palace have major interest. I would say out of these 5 clubs, we're definitely the underdogs to get him. He'd rather go to any of these 4, I'm sure. But and that's one thing I'm concerned about too, is it's selling these players and then not getting Sessegnon as well. Having like 15, 16 million in the budget, but not having anyone to bring him. So I just don't know. I'm going to ask clubs to put more bids in here. First, 4 million for Cunningham, and for Bobby Reed's case as well. I think I'll go for around. Let's go 7.5 million. That's enough for me. And we'll see if we get any more interest by offering their services out. All right, okay, there we go. Norwich put a 4.2 million bid in for Bobby. That's under the valuation by 2.3 mil. So I'd like a bit more than that if we can get it. We'll go 6 million first, and they say that's okay. Okay, I'll take 6 million for Bobby. I'll take that as well. It's under valuation, but he's scored 1 goal since he's been here in the Premier League for us in the game. I'll take that. I'll take that, Norwich. And Brentford have just put in a new bid for Bobby Reed as well, and after negotiating, I've got them to a non-negotiable offer of 6.75 million. However, only 4.6 million is up front. But there is a percentage profit from next sale of 30%, which is quite nice as well. Accept? Yeah, go on, son. And now we've got to make a decision on the Cunningham bid as well from Brentford, including that wage contribution. It's a year and a half we'll have to keep on paying his wages. And the thing you've got to remember is that he's probably not going to play 50 games there. And he won't play another 10 more games for Ireland. He's not even played 10 games for Ireland in his career so far. So we're missing out on about 1.1, 1.2 million if we accept this deal. And we'll have to pay quite a bit of his wage as well. But then again, if we don't sell him, we don't get Sessegnon. Simple as that. Oh, I just don't know. Well, Brentford are the only club that got interest for him, to be fair. And once his contract runs out, he's not going to get a new one regardless. I think, to be fair, we can afford to lose him. And I'm pretty sure if we do sell him, we'll find a better backup left back for Bennett, or perhaps a first choice one anyway. So, yeah, I'm not happy with the deal, but it's one I think we should take. Definitely. So, second and final game of today's episode then, Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge, as we go in search of 6 straight games without a defeat. What a run this has been for Cardiff so far, and hopefully a win could send us into the top 10. Let's do it. So, this is our team for the game then, same 4-1-2-3, but a couple of changes to our lineup, including Jason out of an injury. Onana's back between the sticks, back for a Bennett, Evans, Morrison, the goal scorer in game winner versus Leeds, and Patterson. Midfield trio is the same, no Camarasa, Rules and Sobotka, with Hoylett on the left, Candeas stepping in for Jason on the right, and Morpai now leading the line today. On the bench, Schmieries, Metham, Walker Peters, Vesga, Murphy, Maria, and Zahore as well. So second and final game is Chelsea away. Let's get a victory. Come on, Cardiff. It's been our best run for perhaps the entire series, thinking about it, with Cardiff. Really pleased with this. And long may it continue, as Morpai is sent down the right-hand side, but it's tackled by Christensen. And as Jorginho picks it up, Chelsea will play it long to Olivier Giroud. The Frenchman in behind, running through. What a stop by Onana. Oh, you got to love that 19 determination. That's why he's turned it round. That's why he's turned it round, that high determination. Oh, Nana, oh, what's my name? Oh, that joke must be used so many times to that poor kid. Anyway, Chelsea coming forward here. Willian on the ball, coming over the halfway line. And still Willian plays it across Giroud. Well, Nana's not stopping that one. Right into the bottom corner. 1-0 Chelsea. Oh, hang on. It's a VAR. It's a VAR decision. We've had a couple of goals disallow VAR recently. Let's see what the referee does here. Is he going to disallow it or allow it? Let's find out. It is going to stand. Giroud's goal is confirmed and Chelsea are in front. Nice little driving run forward by Willian. Plays it across the former Arsenal man and a brilliant first time strike. Into the bottom corner. 1-0 Chelsea. Corner for Chelsea, could go 2 goals up here. Oh, Marcus Alonso off the crossbar. Hazard across it in again. And this time cleared by Johnny Evans. Chelsea going for a second. Still down by 1. Haven't done anything in the game thus far. Can that change now with Hoylett on the ball? Going down this left-hand side and crossing to the centre. And there is Morpai. Oh, genuine chance there. Didn't take it. You know, we talk about Ryan Sessegnon as a potential new signing. I would not be against a new striker, to be honest. I mean, you know, Bobby Reid is going to go regardless, but Morpai hasn't really been that consistent since we signed him last season. As we know, Zahore just doesn't take his chances, and Maria, I think, is a little bit too young to lead this team and lead this line up top. So, you know, if we don't get Sessegnon, there are plenty of other players we could bring in. I'm not worried. May as well spend the money if we got it right, as Caballero sends it long. And Alvaro Morata loses out to Morrison. Now Hoylett on the ball. Plays a brilliant ball out wide towards Candeas. In for Jason. Playing it across. Hoylett's there. Oh, Junior Hoylett. What a strike. And Cardiff back on level terms. What a response. Daniel Candeas in the team for Jason. You gotta love a backup that's got good determination and work rate. Takes a touch and another, and then whips one to the edge. And Junior Hoylett strike into the back of net. I think Caballero should have stopped it really, but he doesn't. 1-1. Junior with a goal. Chance for Chelsea to get back in front, though, directly from kickoff. Hazard sent down this left-hand side, skips round his man, crosses. Morata is there. Oh, should have been 2. And now a chance for Cardiff. This second half's been fantastic so far. Only played 5 minutes, but as Barkley plays it long, that ball's going to be kept in by the wind, I think. As Callum Patterson, oh, Patterson slipped, and Onana bails him out. Andre having a stormer out there, might have conceded, but fantastic display so far, keeping us on level terms. Still 1-1. Chelsea should surely get a second goal at some point, but our Cameroonian goalkeeper is providing the heroics out there. This will be a fantastic point if we can hold on to it. Still currently tied at 1-1. I'm going to bring on the kid, actually, for the final 15 minutes, Maria from Morpai. I was going to bring on Zahore. We'll bring on Maria instead, see what he can do. And as things... Oh! Just saw a chance there as I was making a change. I think it was Onana again. Rudiger down this right-hand side for Chelsea. Playing in his side. Willian is there. Oh! Brilliant tackle by Johnny Evans. Can we claim this point? Come on. Well, that should surely be it, referee. Where is that final whistle? There it is. What a point away at Stamford Bridge. And this season, our record against big teams has really, really improved. Passionately, I'll say to the boys, you've done brilliant to come back and salvage draw. I'm proud of you. Everyone is happy, apart from Onan, who deserves individual praise for a stormer out there. And he's not listening to me now. He's not forgotten what happened a couple episodes ago, and I couldn't stop laughing at him. But 1-1, and when you think about it, we beat Chelsea at home this season. Now a draw against them away from home. We got a draw against Liverpool this season. We got a draw against who else? Arsenal, and also we beat Spurs by 4-3. So our record against big teams this season has really, really improved. After last season against the big boys, we only got 1 point in all the games we played, and that was at home to Liverpool when I can find it. Right there. So we've really improved this season. That's why right now in the table, as you can see, we're into 12th place with 16 games to go, and we're 10 points on the drop zone. However, all bottom 3 do have a game in hand. So long way to go. We're not counting our blessings just yet, but for now, we're doing very, very well. Give praise where praise is due, no doubt about it. And for Candeas as well, he's been a nice little pickup from Rangers, hasn't he? So I think that should do it for today's episode. But in fact, what we'll do is we'll play through to the Bournemouth game. We won't play it today. We'll play through to the Bournemouth game and see what happens with Reed and Cunningham as well. Okay, so Cunningham has accepted his contract offer from Brentford, and he's off to Griffin Park for £2.2 million. It could rise to £3.3 million, but that is, of course, quite unlikely. We'll get £1.8 million initially from that, so Cunningham fared well. And that means now there's £13 million in the transfer budget right now. We're £5.2 million short of Ryan Sessegnon. So we'll see if the Reed deal goes through as well. He's got 2 offers to consider, one from Brentford and one from Norwich. I saw there he's waiting for a bid from Burnley, as Murphy's now out for the next game against Bournemouth with a 3 to 5 day injury. Are we going to see the Reed deal accepted today, or will it have to be the next episode? And there we go, right on cue. He's going to sign for Brentford, and that's 6.75 million. We'll get £4.8 million added to the budget, and I think that means we'll be... Yeah, we'll have enough to bring it... Oh, no, will we? Will we? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to accept it anyway, because we're going to sell Reed regardless. But I'm not sure that's enough, actually. I think if we had the full amount allocated to us, we'd have enough for them, as Reed goes there to Brentford. So Brentford buying our backup players here. Reed and Cunningham have gone. Have we got enough money for him? Oh, we're just short, but I think if we do it over instalments, we'll have enough to bring him in. Okay, so we're going to offer them £10 million up front and £8.25 million in 3 instalments. I don't think Fulham will like that. They'll probably negotiate a little bit, and instead, no, they say yeah. They say, yeah, that's fine. So in the end, I don't think we needed to sell Reed and Cunningham together. But I thought normally when you have to pay by installments, they'll either ask for more money or they'll negotiate and make you pay less in the installments, if not all of it up front. But okay, all right, Ryan, let's bring you in, son. Okay, so let's do the contract together then. And I'm going to try and tie him down for the 5 years. Okay, 4 years then if I can. He's going to want 32 grand a week. We'll try and get that a little bit lower. Also the appearance fee a little bit, but I'll increase the goal bonus. You might notice in all my contracts I never include an unused substitute fee, always take that out. I don't like yearly wage rises either, but he's not going to like me taking out as well. I also want to try and up that minimum fee release clause for clubs in the Champions League as well. Though if we get 70 million, I'll take it. We'll include Team of the Year bonus, as I like to do. Reward my players for playing well, 125 grand, and a relegation release clause as well, because we get relegated, the series is over anyway, and always do a cheap one there of £10 million. Okay, there we go, £10 million. So, are they going to accept the deal straight off the bat? No, okay. I want him down for 4 years. 4 years minimum, please. 31 grand a week. Agent fee down to £2 million. Up that a little bit if we can. And we'll up the goal bonus of 5k as well. Oh, okay. Now he wants a bit more money for a 5-year guarantee. But you know what? I'm fine with that contract. I'm not going to touch it. 4 years, sorry. I'm fine with that contract. I'm not going to touch it. 4 years, 37 grand a week, 1.3 mil sign-on bonus. A few bonuses here we can live with. That to me is fine. Ryan Sessegnon, I'm fine with that. Welcome to Cardiff City. So Sessegnon hasn't put pen to paper just yet, although they have said that the deal works for them. He's waiting for Newcastle to put a bid in for him as he wants to go to St James's Park instead. But I think what we'll do today is we'll make today's episode a bit of a long one, and we'll play the 3rd game against Bournemouth here. and we'll see if we can pick up the Sessegnon, make the Sessegnon deal complete before the FA Cup 4th round as well. So let's do a third game today. Let's have a big long episode, and let's play another one. So this will be our team for the game then. We've got Onana in goal, back four of Bennett. Oh, our squad is looking depleting now, isn't it? Onana, Bennett, Evans, Morrison and Patterson, with midfield trio being Cam, Rasserall and Sobotka. On the wings, Hoylett and Candeias, and up top, we're going to give Maria a start. We're going to give the kid a start tonight. Maria up top. On the bench, Smithies, Meffam, Walker, Peters, Vesga, Murphy carrying a slight knock more pie, and Zahore as well. In fact, Tunnicliffe for Murphy, Zahore as well. Third and final game, definitely, it's Bournemouth. Let's keep this undefeated streak going. Come on, Cardiff. I like a long Football Manager episode, man. It's fun. It's always fun to make. I've had people say as well, they often like listen to what's going on in the background whilst they study or whatever. That's really cool. And hopefully today your ears will have some good listening pleasure as I describe this game between Bournemouth and Cardiff, which as things stand has got nothing going on. First highlight comes to the Cherries though. Long ball over the top, and Patterson is going to lose that to Ryan Fraser. How did he keep that in play and whip that to the far post with so much accuracy? Junior Stanislas fires at home. Bournemouth in front, 1-0 to the hosts. Well, it was Scott versus Scott there as Patterson let Fraser go. I mean, Ryan is so rapid. Callum should have read the scouting report, man. That ball was sailing out of play. Callum left him alone, and Fraser said, all right, see you later, then crossed it in, and Stanislas fires at home. 1-0, Bournemouth in front. Early start for them, and a bad start for Cardiff. And hopefully Ryan Sessegnon is not watching this game on Sky Sports tonight, because he'll be having doubts as Josh King is sent through to make it 2, and Onana prevents that from being the case. Cook's header, oh, just over the bar. That was almost in there. Someone take the TV remote away from Ryan Sessegnon and put Love Island on instead, because right now we are in trouble. Still down by 1. As things stand, the undefeated run is going to end. Hopefully just the 1-0 scoreline though. That won't be too bad. Well, it's worth pointing out Bournemouth are in form this season, just outside the top 4 right now, so it wouldn't be that bad of a defeat, but I don't want the undefeated streak to end. Come on, Nathaniel going for goal, and Begovic making a save. First sight of goal in the game, I think, for us. We're going to go 4-2-4 for the final few minutes. I don't think we're going to get another chance, though, unless we get one from this highlight here. Oh, Johnny Evans, absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. Mr. Johnny Evans, Bournemouth 2, Cardiff 0. That is not what I signed you for. Look at this. I mean, there is gift wrapping a goal to the opponent, and then there's putting a bow on top of the present as well. That is just shocking from an experienced defender that should know better. Howler from Johnny Evans. He's been a good signing for this season, but he'll want that one back. 2-0, and the Cherries now have surely confirmed a victory, and our undefeated run will end after 6 in all competitions. That's poor from Evans. Onana sends it long to Zahore, flicks on, and Maria's after it, and he's got it as well. Maria, oh, the kid had a chance for his first goal in a long time and could not hit a target. Final score 2-0. Just did not work out for us in this game. Didn't play too badly according to the stats, but I think Bournemouth certainly deserved it, and our undefeated run is indeed over. But for Evans, man, that was one hell of a howler. Just didn't really click out there today, did we? We only had that one chance, really. The Nathaniel one wasn't really a chance. The one chance coming to Maria, and the 18-year-old couldn't take it. So, the final score, you might have noticed he's not been in my lineup, starting lineup, quite a lot recently. And the reason being is because his form has started to suffer a little bit. After a really nice run, he's began to slow down in his pace a little bit. Thankfully, his development is still coming on quite nicely in the training, but his recent form has not been as good as his fast start to the season. So, another game where Zahore fails to score as well. And let's see if we can bring Sessegnon in for the episode ends today. Come on. Come on, Ryan, put pen to paper. Put felt tip to paper if you want. I don't mind, man. Just sign the thing. Yes, there it is right there. Sessegnon accepts the contract, and he is here at Cardiff. Perfect way to end today's episode off. And 12.5 million will be deducted from our transfer budget of 17.75 million. I probably won't spend the extra 5.25 million. I think I'll leave it in the bank balance. We've got our man. We've got our #1 target. And Ryan Sessegnon is here at Cardiff City. So perfect way to end today's episode off. A club record signing for Ryan Sessegnon. And I believe it's going to be worth it. The fans are happy. They're looking forward to it, and I think is a backup left back for Bennett, and also a first choice winger over Murphy. I think this guy is the future. I really do. Really happy with his signing, and I think he could prove to be worth a bargain as the years go by. So that will end today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So big thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please drop a like, as likes are of course much appreciated, and you will help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for next very soon. Let's gather some pace after playing 4 games in a row. Let's come back in. Oh, I'll tell you what, nice little double header there away in London. Arsenal away, then West Ham away. away. So we'll play the whole way through February, unless we get through to the FA Cup 5th round. If not, we'll play that tie. If not, though, we'll come up for Arsenal away and West Ham away as well. Much love, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye now.